Hello, I am feeling inspired for an overall workout with a little emphasis and extra attention on the legs. So thanks for joining me. Let's get working out. If you haven't already made it down to the mat, join me. Come, make your way down to the mat. I'm going to start sitting up on my mat today. My feet are going to be together. My knees are going to be together. They're slightly bent. And you're going to reach your arms out in front of you. And I want you to sit up nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. Feel your shoulders go down your back. Lift your head up into the sky. And inhale. And as you exhale again, I want you to feel your tailbone kind of anchored down into the mat. And inhale. And try to feel that distance from your tailbone to your head as far as you can. And it definitely takes work, just right here. Sitting up tall, try to get that distance from the top of your head to your tailbone as far as you can. And then let's move. Hold it for an inhale. And on the exhale, I just want you to tuck it back. Just start that movement in your lower back. My chest is staying open. Hold it here. Keep your belly button pulling behind you. Round it forward and sit up nice and tall. And tuck it back. Just a small tuck right here. Hold and round it forward and sit up nice and tall. And tuck it back. Just starting to get your lower back warmed up. Although it's a hot summer day, I feel like I just kind of woke up warm today. It's hot. And round it forward. This might be one of those little perspiry days, beware. And tuck it back one more time, just like that. Round it forward and sit up nice and tall. We're going to take it back a little bit further. I'm going all the way to my waist. Hold it there. Keep those legs squeezed together. Round it forward and sit up nice and tall. And take it down to your waist. Let your breath help you. Press into your lower back. Press those legs down. Knees are squeezed together. Round it forward and sit up. And coming back. Hold and round it forward and sit up. This time you're going to take it all the way to your shoulder blades. Taking it down, those shoulder blades are just going to touch the mat. Arms are going to travel over your head. They travel all the way out and around to the side. If you need to grab your legs to roll back up, go for it. If you can let go when you can. Round it forward and sit up tall. And take it back. Arms come up. Circle around, get that stretch from fingertip to fingertip, round it forward, and sit up nice and tall. And take it back. I'm doing that just the same. I'm a little close to my wall today as I give a little pet to my little horses. Hi, horsies. And round it forward. And sit up one more time, just like that. Taking it down, shoulder blades just hovering off the mat. Arms come up, get that reach, that extension from fingertip to fingertip. Hold it right here. Interlace your hands behind your head. And I want you to look up to the ceiling and give me a small lift and lower your head down. And head, neck, and chest lifts up. And lower it down. I'm staying looking at the ceiling, and I want to think about everything lifting, like you're going to levitate off the mat instead of curling up and curling towards your knees. I want you to think about lifting up. You're going to do an awesome party trick and just start levitating off the ground completely. And lift, hold, and pressing those feet down if anything else. My knees are still squeezed together. And lower down. On the next one, we're going to hold it up at the top and rotate to the right. Come through the center and over to the left. And through the center and to the right. And center and left. And right. Inhale and exhale to the left. Come back to the middle. Hold right here. Make sure that head is heavy. And if your neck is talking to you, put it down on the mat now. And from here, no matter where you are, head up or head down. Right leg comes up to tabletop. Tap that toe down. Bring it right back up. And tap and bring it up. Let those abdominals do the driving here. So that leg is doing the moving, but I want your foot relaxed. Turn your toes off. Turn your ankle off. And let your abs just pull that knee up. Use your breath to help you. One more time. And float that foot down to the mat. Left foot floats up to tabletop. And tap it down. Bring it up. And tap. Say looking at the ceiling so you have a space between your chin and your chest. You're still working on that levitation. We're going to get it by the end. Might as well try, right? We're here. One more time. That left leg is going to stay in tabletop. Inhale. On the exhale, right leg floats up to meet it at the top, and right foot taps down, and left foot taps. Good. And tap. And tap. And tap. Abs are warming up. Nice and quick for today. Again, if your neck is starting to talk to you, put it down. You can do all of this with your head down. Just do what works for your body today. And one more time right. One more time left. Hold it up at the top. Squeeze those knees together. Really pull that lower back into the mat. Keep it touching. Tap your both toes down and bring it right back up. I want you to stay connected to the mat with your spine. So if you can't quite get those toes to the mat and keep connected to the mat with your spine, just go with the range of motion you are at today. Down and exhale up. Let's do 3 more. And 2. One more time. Hold. Head comes down. Hug your knees into your chest. Give me a small rock side to side. And even just say thank you to yourself for getting through that little warm up, because I'm warm. And right foot comes back down onto the mat. Left foot comes back down onto the mat. Arms are down by your side. Feet are hip width apart. And lift those toes up. Spread them out as far as you can. And then press those toe ball joints into the mat. And then spread those toes out long on the mat. Put some energy there. Energy between your knees like you're hugging a pillow. Press your arms into the mat. And from here, rock those hips. Pull your lower back into the mat. And peel and curl all the way up to the top. Hold, breathing into your rib cage. And exhale, articulate all the way down. Uncurl completely at the bottom and rock your hips. Peel and curl all the way up to the top, opening up those abdominals as you come up the front, activating the back side of your body. Keep those knees reaching to the other side of the room to get the backs of your legs working. And inhale and exhale, articulate all the way down. Uncurl completely at the bottom. Inhale. On the exhale, rock your hips, peel and curl all the way up. This time hold, arms come over your head, and then shoulders are out of your ears as you articulate down. Enjoy that little extra back extension as you come down with those hands reaching over your head. Hopefully they're nice and straight for you. Arms come down by your side. One more time, just like that. Rock your hips, peel and curl all the way up to the top, and arms float over your head, and then articulate all the way down. This feels good today, if I do say so myself. Uncurl completely at the bottom. Legs go flat on the mat. Squeeze those legs together. Arms come up to the ceiling. Palms face each other. Shoulders are pressing towards your hips. Your back bottom rib is pressing into the mat. And from here, inhale, head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat and hold. And just enjoy this little nanosecond right before no man's land. Press those legs together even more. Lower back pushes into the mat. Grab your legs if you need to. Let go if you can, and round all the way up. Belly button's pulled way back behind you. Inhale and exhale, lowering it right back down. And inhale, head, neck, and chest lifts, and roll it up. And take it down. Shoulders are out of your ears. They don't get to help you. They get to just stay out of it. Get to make sure that your neck is beautifully long and coming all the way down. We're going to do one more. Inhale, head, neck, and chest lifts. Press into that lower back. Squeeze those legs together. Rib cage lifts up off your hip bones here. And coming down, we're not going to go down quite all the way, just to your shoulder blades. Right leg comes into tabletop. Left leg comes into tabletop. Grab the backs of your legs. Curl your tailbone up. Curl everything up as much as you can. Uncurl your tailbone. Look over your right shoulder. Look over your left shoulder. Come back to the middle. Arms and legs go long and bring it right back in. And reach and bring it in. Get the most out of what you got. I want to see long legs reaching in one direction, fingertips reaching in the other direction, and bring it in. And reach and bring it in. Let's do 2 more. One more time. Both hands on that right leg. Extend your left and switch and switch and switch. Good. And keep those legs going. Give your neck a break. Interlace your fingers behind your head. Even drop your head back a little bit. And then if you want, or because I say so, you should try it anyways, lift up right around your rib cage and keep those legs going. Reach them out there long and add a rotation. Cross to that opposite knee. Elbow is open. Armpits reaching for that knee. And breathe as an added bonus. You get to breathe. And twist. Let's do 4 and 3 and 2 and last one. Pull everything into the center. Head comes down to the mat, and this time the left foot's going to float right onto the mat. Your right ankle is coming over to your left knee, and then float that left leg up to tabletop. Wrap your hands around that left thigh. Use your elbow to encourage that knee, that right knee open. Tailbone stays down and reaching long, floating yourself over to the left a smidge and getting that stretch in that right hip. And really focus on that exhale. Your body will take a nice good inhale. And then float that left leg down to the mat. Unwind those legs. Left ankle goes on your right knee. Float that right leg up. Hands wrap around that right thigh and push that knee open. Just encouraging it gently to get a little more external rotation. Float over to the right if you have it available to you and get even more of a stretch right into that hip. I haven't met a person yet that would not benefit from a nice stretch of your hips, a figure 4, a pigeon. So I hope that you are enjoying this little stretch. One more inhale. And then exhale, float that right leg down to the mat. Unwind those legs. Legs go flat on the mat. Hands come up to the ceiling. Inhale, head, neck, and chest lifts up off the mat and roll all the way up. From here, I want you to stand up without using your hands. And coming to the end of your mat. Your feet are going to be hip width apart. Standing up tall, inhale. And on the exhale, nod your chin, round it all the way down, keeping your weight forward on the balls of your feet and your toes. Soften your knees as needed and walk those hands out into a beautiful plank. Hands are right underneath your shoulders and your elbows are not all the way, your elbow pits are not all the way forward and they're not all the way back behind you. They're kind of at a 45. Back of your head and neck stays lifted to the ceiling. Belly buttons to your spine. And from here, right leg hovers off the mat. Keep your hips down and lift that leg higher than your rear. And you can feel your glutes playing along with you as you lift and lift. Lift, 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 lift. 4, 3, 2, last one. Put that foot down and your left leg hovers. Keep it nice and long. Put some energy into it. Lift it higher than your rear so those glutes play, that left glute plays along. And give me a lift, 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 lift. And shoulders are staying out of your ears, belly button staying pulled up. And again, you get to breathe. Let's do 4, 3, 2, last one. Put that foot down, pike your hips all the way up to the sky. Bend your knees a little bit if you need to. Aim that tailbone way up to the sky. And exhale. And bend your right knee, straighten your left. And left to right. And right. And left. And And from here, both heels down, just for one more breath. Inhale. And on the exhale, I want you to come right down onto your knees. Hands are going to be right underneath your shoulders. Knees are right underneath your hips. And tuck your tail. Look into your belly button. And then uncurl. Extend your chest all the way forward. And tuck. And extend. And tuck. And extend. This time, push that rib cage up and over to the right. Getting a stretch all along the back and the right side of your rib cage. Come down in the center. Keep pushing the ground away from you. And bring it up and over to the left. And down in the center. And up and over to the right. And down in the center. And up and over to the left. And down in the center. Come back to the middle. Make sure you have some energy in your arms and your hands, so you're pushing the ground away from you, so it's like you're doing a plank. Have that same energy there. Shoulders are out of your ears. Belly buttons to your spine. Spines to your belly button. And from here, you're going to lift that right leg right up behind you like you're lifting the ceiling. Extend that leg out. Tap it down. Bring it up. Curl it in. And bring it back down. And bring it up. Extend, tap it down, up and bend. Tap that knee down and bring it up behind you. Extend it and lift. Oh, where'd I go? Bend and bring it down. I kind of forgot where I was there. Sorry, my brain starts to wander. Lift with it straight. Bend and tap it down and bring it up and extend. Lift a little bit, bend and bring it down. So as you get, I'm foggy, COVID recovering. Finally caught up with me. I'm feeling much better now, but things like that happen where I have a little moment forgetting completely where I am. One more time, bring that leg up, extend, lift, lower, and bend it in, and bring it down. This time you're gonna take that right leg straight out to the side, extend it, tap it to the ground, lift, bend, and down. Bring it up, extend, lower, lift, bend, and bring it right back down. And lift, extend, tap, up, bend, and down, and bring it up, extend, tap, bend, and down. And two more. Bring it out, extend, tap, up, bend, and bring it down. Last one. Bring it up, extend, lower, lift, bend, and bring it down. Take a quick minute and just sit back on those heels. Have a good inhale and a good exhale. And then make your way right back onto your hands and knees. Make sure those hands are right underneath your shoulders. Make sure your belly button's not taking 5 out the front. Pull that right back up if it is. And from here, left leg lifts up at that 90 degrees. Extend it out. Lift, lower. Curl that leg right back in, and down it goes. Bring it up. Extend, lift, and bend, and bring it in. And back behind you like you're trying to raise the roof with your heel. Extend that leg out. Hold that lift and lift a little more. Lower, bend, and bring it down. And bring it up. Extend, lift, bend, and lower. Up, extend, lift, and bend, and bring it down. Let's do 2 more. Bring it up. Extend, lift, and curl it in. And down. Last one. Bring it up. Extend, lift, and bend, and bring it in. This time, bring it out to the side. Extend, tap, up, and bend, and bring it in. I'm going to shimmy over to the right just a little bit to give me some room. And from here, take it out to the side. Very unladylike position, or any attractive position for anybody, quite frankly. It's like peeing on a fire hydrant. Extend that leg out to the side. Tap it down, lift, bend, and bring it down. Take it up and extend. Tap down and up, bend, and bring that knee down. Straight out to the side, lift. Extend that left leg out. Tap that toe down on the ground. Lift it, bend, and right back down. Let's do 3 more. Take it out and extend. Tap it down, lift it up, back to 90 with that knee and down. Lift it up and extend, down, up, bend, and lower down. One more time. Take it up and extend, tap it down, lift, bend, and lower down. This time separate your knees just a little bit, feet are together, and sit back again on those feet for a little break. And probably a real emphasis on the word little. That's all you get. Because we're right here. We're coming back up onto our hands and knees. Knees are right underneath you. Curl those toes under. Shoot your hips all the way to the sky, getting a nice stretch all the way down the backs of your legs. Heels are down towards the ground. Walk your hands to your feet. Soften those knees. Slowly rolling all the way up. Shoulders, neck, and head are the last to come up. Hold it here. Have a nice good inhale. On the exhale, nod your chin. Round it all the way down. Soften those knees as needed. Walking all the way out to a plank. Find that length in your body and just hold it here for a breath or two. Just because the work of a plank is lovely. Co-contraction of everything. Feel that strength in your body. Belly button's pulled in. Neck is long. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. From here, I want you to bring that left foot right in between your hands. And then from here, I want you to feel a nice little stretch right through that hip right front hip flexor. And just enjoy that little stretch. You can bring that left hand in between your hands and come down a little bit lower if you would like. If you were down on your elbows, come right back up. I want you to straighten your front leg, turn both toes towards me. And then from here, I want you to roll all the way up. Turn those toes out ever so slightly, about 45 degrees, and just bend those legs. Sink right down into that. And from here, just give me a little pulse, and pulse, and pulse. My tail is tucked underneath me, so my butt's not sticking out. So we're not going back this way. Come on, right on top of yourself, and give me a nice little pulse, and pulse. This is where I felt like going today. We've arrived. Let's do 4, 3, 2, lift your left heel and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and right heel lifts for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, lift that left for 4, and 3, 2, and 1, switch sides for 4, 3, 2, and 1, take it to the left for 2, switch for 2, we're doing 2s again, and 2, and 2, we're doing 2 more sets of 2s, 2, and switch 2, last one with the left heel, 2, and 2, and then put that foot down, both heels down, inhale, pull that belly button in just a little bit more, shoulders go down your back. Feel your legs working. You can smell that. The muscles are burning. Lower down just a little bit more if you can. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale. Straighten those legs up. Fold it forward. I'm going to rotate so that those toes are facing forward as well. And exhale. And then from here, I'm going to rotate those toes. I'm going to the right, so my right foot is forward. My left foot is behind me. And I'm going to bend that right knee and sink into that nice deep lunge. And if you would like to go down onto your elbows, go for it. Getting in more of that lovely, lovely stretch. And breathe. Feels good to have a little fire going in those muscles, if I do say so myself. Come up onto your hands if you're not there already. Both hands are on each side of my foot, and I'm going to bring that right foot back to a plank. And from here, bring that right knee into your nose and press it right back out. Left knee comes in and press it out. Right knee comes to your left elbow, and then switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. One more time right. One more time left. Pike your hips up to the sky. And have a nice good inhale. And a nice deep exhale. Let's slowly walk your hands to your feet and sit right back down on the mat. From here, sit back behind your tailbone. Right leg comes into tabletop. Left leg comes into tabletop. Grab the backs of your legs, or if you would like a little extra challenge, reach those fingers to the other side of the room. Chest stays open and coming all the way down to the mat. Drag those legs into a good tabletop. Hands come up to the ceiling and then open them all the way out on the mat. I'm actually going to bend my elbows 90 degrees. And from here, knees stay glued together. Pick that left hip up to float those knees over to the right. And exhale, pull it back to center. And take it over to the left. And pull it back to center. Inhale takes it to the right. And exhale pulls it back to center. And over to the left. And pull it back to center. One more time each side, taking it over to the right. And exhale, pull it back to center. One more time to the left. And pull it back to center. From here, right leg goes long on the mat. Grab a hold of that left knee with your right hand. Cross it all the way over. Enjoying that beautiful, beautiful stretch. I want you twisting from the top of your head all the way to your toes. And really exhale into that stretch. And inhale. On the exhale, pull that leg back to center. That left leg goes out long. Right leg comes into tabletop. Grab a hold of that knee. Cross it over your body. And let your right arm go out in the opposite direction. Inhale. And exhale. As we're coming to the end of our workout, don't let your to-do list start rushing in on your brain quite so much. Mine just tried to jump in and I just shooed my grocery list right away again. So be present just a few minutes more. Give your mind a break, give your body a break from the busyness of the day. Inhale here. On the exhale, pull it back to center. Bend both knees, put your feet flat on the mat. And just let those knees rock side to side. Taking a minute to be thankful to your body for being strong and able to work out. If you couldn't do everything today, that's okay. Thank you for showing up. Tomorrow, every little bit helps to build you stronger. Tomorrow might be able to do a little bit more. Hold it in the middle. Let those legs go flat. Just let those arms go. Let yourself go. I want you to have a nice, good inhale. And exhale. Thank yourself for making the time to do something good for you and your body and your mind and your spirit. Whatever else is on your to-do list, it took a back seat for a few minutes. And that is fabulous. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Every day is a good day for Pilates, and I'm honored for you to join me. So hit that subscribe button because I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.